You're watching YCN, your local view. Program airtime is underwritten in part by Bar Harbor Bank and Trust. Looking to purchase your dream home, finance your business, or just find a better checking relationship? Our New Hampshire team is here to help you. We make award-winning banking happen every day. Contact us to see how we can help you. Member FDIC.
This YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist, much more than a home heating provider. LaValley Building Supply, with 14 locations and celebrating over 60 years serving you with quality products and friendly service. By North Cape Design Build, who for over 40 years have crafted beautiful custom homes in the Lake Sunapee area of New Hampshire. By Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor, where Bubba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. By Barton Insurance Agency, with quality and competitive solutions for auto, home, business, and life insurance. By The Big Spoon, a small batch bakery and ice cream shop in the heart of Newport, specializing in handcrafted baked goods, exclusive super premium ice cream, coffee drinks, and now soup and sandwiches. By the Intertown Record, your hometown community newspaper covering the Lake Sunapee and Sunshine Town areas. By Twin State Paving, your locally owned and family-operated paving company. 5 generations of #1 pavers serving New Hampshire and Vermont. You can find us on the web at twinstatepaving.com. Additional support is provided by Old Hampshire Design.
Welcome to the YCN Game of the Week. Tonight we are at the LaValley Family Community Center in Newport for this matchup of Route 11 rivals as the Tigers host the Cardinals of Stevens and boys basketball action at this brand new and beautiful facility. I'm Drew Dumont and excited to call all the action for you tonight. Again, this is the second game of the doubleheader. The first game was highly entertaining, very close matchup there. Hopefully we're in for another special game here tonight. And so we're looking forward to it. Stay tuned for all the action on YCN's Game of the Week.
NCTV programs are underwritten in part by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating Oil, propane and motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning and water conditioning. Their friendly, highly trained, and certified staff is available to assist you throughout the process. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. By North Cape Design Build, for building a custom home from the ground up. A stunning waterfront property overlooking Lake Sunapee or Pleasant Lake, or the fabulous remodel you've been planning for a decade. North Cape Design Build can help your dreams become reality. High-end custom craftsmanship, discerning contractors, and beautifully executed designs. By Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer in New London since 1997. And much further back as the Country Press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper, Echo Communication. By LaValley Building Supply, serving homeowners and contractors since 1962. Whether you're an experienced builder or simply a do-it-yourselfer, you'll find what you need at LaValley Building Supply. By Barton Insurance Agency, providing local access to all your business and personal insurance needs from auto, home, life, to business liability and related needs. Experience the hometown difference of Barton Insurance Agency. by Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor for great land fare, seafood, sandwiches, and Bubba's award-winning seafood chowder. You won't be disappointed. They're having a lot of fun at Bubba's Bar and Grill. By the Innertown Record, your weekly hometown newspaper covering the Lake Sunapee and Sunshine Town region of New Hampshire. Online and in print, the Innertown Record. By Main Street Bookends in Warner, an independent bookstore providing books, toys, games, cards, and gifts with a gallery showcasing local arts and artists. Main Street Bookends in Warner. And by Twin State Paving, 5 generations as the #1 pavers doing stonework and patios too. Family owned and operated, serving the Twin States from Newport, New Hampshire. Thank all of our underwriters for making your local programming possible on NCTV.
Welcome back to our YCN coverage of this doubleheader. We're going to kick it back to the house as they wrap up starting lineups. I'll fill in the rest. We're going to take a break here for the national anthem. Very loud here tonight in the building as we get set for one of the greatest rivalries here in Division III between Stevens and Newport. The second game of this doubleheader. Fans continue to pour in. Should be a lot of fun. Love to see this many people. They paid tribute to Coach Clark for all the work that he's done over the past decade, or whatever it's been, half decade to decade, as he was with Newport, now retiring. What he has done for this program has been exceptional. Got them back to the playoffs, and they made a little bit of a run last year. Tough matchup there against Mascoma in the quarterfinal, but they aim to be right back in the dance again later on this year. One of the biggest notes from this game is Tyson DePaulo, the junior forward. He was with Newport last year, played a little bit of a guard role last season, but made the switch to Stevens now. And we are underway as the Tigers take possession early. It's going to go back to Newport here. Try and get their offense rolling. I'll throw out the starters for you because I know we missed some of that getting in. It's Llewellyn, Sanchez, Clark, Cowett, and Nuremberg out there for the Tigers. Then for the Cardinals, DePaula, Roberts, Stone, Wilkinson, and finally McGuire as the Cardinals take possession here. Here comes Stevens. Bring it down the floor here. Shot is up and sinks it there from deep. Jacoby Roberts back there on the other end of the floor. Goes for Cowett. Now here comes Newport. Neither side making it easy for the other. That's fired there a little bit too much on that one. Newport trying to bring it down the floor here. Stevens' defense making it very, very difficult for them. Here come the Cardinals. Shot is up and lays it in there. Off the glass. It's Roberts. Here's a look on the replay. Gets out there. Just a breakaway straight to the hoop. Lays that in off of the right side. Twin State Paving supports all of our student athletes and is family owned and operated, serving the Twin States from Newport, New Hampshire. The Big Spoon Bakery, Ice Cream, and Coffee Shop in Newport is right across from the Opera House for the freshest baked goods, complemented now by sandwiches and hot soup. Open Wednesday through Saturday. We'd like to thank PJ and his staff here at the LaValley Family Community Center in making our coverage tonight possible and easy. If you haven't seen this great facility, stop by and check it out. Get back underway here. Stevens with a lot of energy. That's pretty clear to see. Newport trying to circulate possession here. Up and good. Looks like that was Nuremberg. A lot of enthusiasm from the students here. Stevens gets the call. You can see Tyson rove towards the basket. Call a foul. Misses the first. Misses that one. Rebounded by the Tigers. This is Clark. Cowett now. Clark going to take a seat here. DePaula to back to the Newport's own end. They fish it out of there. The Tigers come up the court. Does it go? That's out. So Stevens will get it back. Here come the Cardinals, charging to the hoop. That one falls from McGuire. Back with a response there on the other end of the floor. Ooh. Here's your replay look. What an excellent play made there, and a chance for another, as this is Wilkinson. That one misses. Here's the throw in from Nuremberg. Shot is up. Doesn't go that time for Hodge. DePaula fires it down the court to the hoop. Does not go that time. McGuire. Both teams playing a fast-paced offense. Rebound to the Cardinals. Fighting for it on the boards. Going to be a travel against Stevens. So Newport Tiger basketball coming up. Cardinals show and press. Newport tried to run right through it. Aiden Hodge now. That one falls short. It's rebounded by Newport. That shot misses. Now here comes Stevens. .325 still to go here. Dives on it. They're going to be called for a travel. So Stevens' aggression on defense is rewarded. Here comes Newport. Now to Stevens, charges it down, and they make good on the steal. Bucket is up for Wilkinson. He's got 4 points so far. Travel. And here's a replay at that. Steal was done by Roberts, and it was Wilkinson with the finish. They're off the glass. Blocked there by Stevens. Trying to keep it in. Be Tiger basketball. Tallman in for McGuire for the Cardinals. Deflection there on the tip. Here comes Stevens down the court. Layup is good. What a play that time made by Wilkinson. Newport trails this one by 7. Fast and physical game thus far. For 3. Off the rim and out. Newport not afraid to be aggressive here on offense, just have not gotten the buckets to fall. Cardinals trying to spread the offense around here. DePaula to the hoop. Up the floor here. So Stevens' position on the inadvertent whistle. To the basket, rebounded by Newport. Shot is up. They will keep it. DePaula now. And that will do it for the first quarter. Stevens leads this one 15-6. You're watching YCN's Game of the Week.
This YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist, much more than a home heating provider. LaValley Building Supply, with 14 locations and celebrating over 60 years serving you with quality products and friendly service. By North Cape Design Build, who for over 40 years have crafted beautiful custom homes in the Lake Sunapee area of New Hampshire. By Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor, where Bubba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. By Barton Insurance Agency, with quality and competitive solutions for auto, home, business, and life insurance. By Twin State Paving, your locally owned and family-operated paving company. 5 generations of #1 pavers serving New Hampshire and Vermont. You can find us on the web at twinstatepaving.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to YCN's Game of the Week. This is the second game of our doubleheader here tonight between the Newport Tigers and the Stevens Cardinals. Drew Dumont back with you here as Stevens leads it 15-6 entering the second quarter of the boys' game. Newport to start with the basketball. This is Connor Clark to throw it in. Newport's gotten a lot of shots up early, but have had a low field goal percentage, which is why they're only at 6 points. To the hoop, does not fall that time for Adrian Sanchez. Way outside, does not go, off the side of the rim. DePaula saves it. Cardinals to push it up. Setting the offense. Played a little bit of guard at Newport. Now that he's gotten bigger and stronger, he's stepped into a forward role for the Cardinals. So that's off the glass and just hauled in by Jackson Lord, the freshman quarterback on the Newport football team this year. It's a travel against Newport, so Stevens will regain possession without giving up the point. Travel, so the Tigers to get it back. To the hoop and converts Jackson Lord. Stevens up against some big defensive pressure here from the Tigers. Trying to find an open look. Tough to do so in the paint. DePaula doesn't get that one to go. DePaula now take it up the court. Drives to the bucket. Does not go. Clark to throw it in. To the hoop. Really strong struggle for possession. That shot is up and good. Nothing but net for Aiden Hodge. finally the Tigers able to get into double figures. Strong defense from Newport here. Stevens still looking for their first points of the quarter. Over 3 minutes into it. Up to the glass, and the Tigers will come out victorious on that possession, stopping the Cardinals yet again. Their defense has really stepped up here. Falls right to the floor there. It's like Oliver Stone. A little bit of soreness. And there it is from the corner. Roberts. Response there on the other end of the floor from Sanchez. Scooped up by Sanchez. Goes up with it, doesn't fall. To the bucket. Wow, what a move there. Owen Wilkinson. It's up. This is rebounded by the Cardinals. DePaula now. Right to the bucket, as you could see. Stevens now back up by 9. Good, strong defense as the block there from Brown. There you go. Jacoby Roberts on the other end of the floor. He now has 10 points. And it's a 12-point lead here for the Cardinals. So that's going to be 11 points. Wow, look at that replay. Check out Echo Communications for all your printing and mailing needs. They are the home of the Kearsarge Shopper, where the latest YCN schedule can be found on page 3. North Cape Design builds legacy of trust successfully cultivated over 40 years as they support the boys and girls clubs in our area with the Mount Sunapee Duck Drop every October. Bubba's Bar and Grill has a full menu of amazing seafood, Landfair award-winning seafood chowder, hearty sandwiches, and a diverse pizza menu to satisfy any size party. .246 to go here till we reach halftime. The Cardinals have the lead, 25-13. Newport trying to cut into that before the end of the half. DePaula. Rebounded by the Tigers. Here come the Cardinals down the floor. Another layup for Owen Wilkinson. He's got 10. Stevens passing the ball around here. Doesn't get that to fall. They've been patient with some of their opportunities now as they've settled into the game. Jackson Lord. Tiger offense. Oh, Stevens takes it back away. Newport able to get this one back here because that's out of bounds. Trying to go a little too fast with that. To the bucket. 2 free throws coming up here. Sanchez's first trip to the Charities stripe tonight. Newport certainly hoping to harness some momentum, have a good last minute 22 here going into the half. They're not going to get it all back, but if they could pick up some points here, that would certainly be helpful. Making both of those free throws certainly helps. Up and in. More points for Stevens. They get it back. Under a minute to go now. DePaula is going to be called for a travel. That was Wilkinson. Up the floor here. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Newport. So it's Stevens' possession, the officials say. Looks like they're playing for the last shot here with a 16-point lead. Straight to the bucket. Rebound and in there. The very end. Bucket is good for McGuire. And that We'll head to halftime. Stevens 33, Newport 15. You're watching YCN's Game of the Week.
NCTV programs are underwritten in part by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating Oil, propane and motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning and water conditioning. Their friendly, highly trained, and certified staff is available to assist you throughout the process. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. By North Cape Design Build, for building a custom home from the ground up. A stunning waterfront property overlooking Lake Sunapee or Pleasant Lake, or the fabulous remodel you've been planning for a decade. North Cape Design Build can help your dreams become reality. High-end custom craftsmanship, discerning contractors, and beautifully executed designs. By Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer in New London since 1997. And much further back as the Country Press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper, Echo Communication. By LaValley Building Supply, serving homeowners and contractors since 1962. Whether you're an experienced builder or simply a do-it-yourselfer, you'll find what you need at LaValley Building Supply. By Barton Insurance Agency, providing local access to all your business and personal insurance needs from auto, home, life, to business liability and related needs. Experience the hometown difference of Barton Insurance Agency. By Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor for great land fare, seafood, sandwiches, and Bubba's award-winning seafood chowder. You won't be disappointed. They're having a lot of fun at Bubba's Bar and Grill. By the Innertown Record, your weekly hometown newspaper covering the Lake Sunapee and Sunshine Town region of New Hampshire. Online and in print, the Innertown Record. By Main Street Bookends in Warner, an independent bookstore providing books, toys, games, cards, and gifts with a gallery showcasing local arts and artists. Main Street Bookends in Warner. And by Twin State Paving, 5 generations as the #1 pavers doing stonework and patios too. Family owned and operated, serving the Twin States from Newport, New Hampshire. Thank all of our underwriters for making your local programming possible on NCTV.
Welcome back, everyone, for YCN's Game of the Week. This is the second game of our doubleheader here tonight between Newport and Stevens, with the Cardinals leading this one by a score of 33-15 currently. Tyson DePaula, recent transfer from Newport over to Stevens. He's had 4 points in the opening half, but he's done a lot of stuff defensively and some stuff on the boards. He's brought the ball up the court as well. He's done a lot of little things. Jacoby Roberts has had an excellent game, 11 points. And Owen Wilkinson also in double figures there for Stevens. I think for Newport to try and get back in this game, they got to play hard, they got to protect the ball, and they got to try and work efficiently down the court. So that's kind of your summary here at halftime. We'll have second half action after these messages and a segment highlighting this year's Twas Just Before Christmas Festival this last weekend at Newport. Just a reminder that more segments like these can be seen every week on Yankee Chronicle right here on YCN every Thursday and Friday at noon and 7 p.m. and on demand anytime at ycnnow.com. Just a reminder that we are coming to you from the LaValley Family Community Center in Newport, and you're watching YCN's Game of the Week.
It's worth the visit to LaValley Building Supply in West Lebanon, New Hampshire, home of our flagship Kitchen Design Center. Step inside our 5,000 square foot showroom. Whether you're ready to design your dream kitchen or just want to explore what's new, you'll find inspiration everywhere. At LaValley's, there's a price point for every customer. Visit the flagship Design Center in West Lebanon or stop by any LaValley showroom across New Hampshire and Vermont. LaValley Building Supply, your hometown choice for kitchens since 1962.
Just arrived from the North Pole into Newport, downtown Newport, where there is just a ton of holiday cheer and so much fun happening. I just landed with the big man himself on the Newport Common in the Dart helicopter, and then we hopped in the fire truck to be delivered to the Newport Opera House. Once families come to outside of the Opera House, they can watch live dancers from Dance Arts Academy performing their winter show out in the streets, and then they can get a free passport to Santa, which means that they go around businesses on Main Street and collect stamps, as well as little goodies or face painting, freeze pops, candy canes, cookies along the way, and then they come around to the back side of the Opera House where there are letters to the North Pole. There are free books provided by the Jake Maxfield Connection. The 4-H is in there, Newport Youth Football, Newport School District gives out school supplies. There are classes doing bake sales. The Library Arts Center has free crafts going on. There are Disney characters dressed up as Elsa, and you can take pictures with them, and there's just so much more. And we also had the Festival of Trees, which we have businesses decorate and donate trees to families in need. So they're all along the Common, which is another beautiful addition to this event. This year, new in 2025, was the Light Parade, headed up by Wayne Boardman, the car nut himself, and there were 40 first responders with their lights, no sirens, but just lights, and they had cars decorated and trucks decorated, so we hope to add on to that. So at the same time as the Passport to Santa, the Newport Recreation Department does their annual Chili Walk. So this is $10 for adults, $5 for children, and all of the money stays right here in the community. It all goes back to the Willie Para Christmas Fund and the Newport Food Pantry. So we had 25 different chili makers inside of businesses, as well as the Passport to Santa. So it's a great way to showcase the businesses here on Main Street and just to have some holiday fun. The whole community comes together, and it's just a Hallmark movie. This is just one of the many events that Newport hosts. We have the oldest continuous winter carnival. There's the Apple Pie Craft Fair, Wings and Wheels Car Show, the Newport Nano Brew Fest. Actually, coming up next, we have Newport Dancing with the Stars. Information about all of our events year-round can be found on our website, newportnhchamber.org.
You're watching YCN, your local view. Program airtime is underwritten in part by Bar Harbor Bank and Trust. Looking to purchase your dream home, finance your business, or just find a better checking relationship? Our New Hampshire team is here to help you. We make award-winning banking happen every day. Contact us to see how we can help you. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, everyone, to YCN's Game of the Week. here. This is Drew Dumont. Currently coming out of halftime. Stevens leading Newport 33-15 in the boys game. Out of town scores, let's take a look. We got Hopkinton defeating Campbell 52-45. Looking over Mascoma with a strong win 66-26 up at Berlin. That's quite a bus ride for them. And then Interlakes winning 59-50, or excuse me, Prospect Mountain winning 59-55 over Interlakes at home. Looking at Guilford wins 64-26 against Somersworth. You got St. Thomas 58-29 over Conant. Strong performance from them. Belmont 55-31 over Winnisquam. And White Mountains for girls, this is the one girls game that I have for you in terms of out of tonight's contest here at Newport, which is White Mountains girls defeating Newfound 51-31. So that's what it looks like currently for the Division III scoreboard. And right away, Stevens is off to the races. Stevens has done a lot of things well throughout that first half. They look to expand it here in the second half, but anything can happen. It's important to keep that in mind. Sometimes you have the tale of two halves, and as unfortunately was the case in Foxborough on Sunday, with the Patriots having a strong half against the Buffalo Bills, and Buffalo coming back and winning that one. So Newport has to keep that in mind. They still have a chance here to come back against Stevens, and Stevens should keep that in mind as well, because if you let Newport go on a little run, all of a sudden this could be really close. The good thing for Stevens, though, is that Newport doesn't have Josh Allen. But they have a whole cast of characters. They're young, they're hungry. I've liked what I've seen out of Jackson Lord in football. I liked what I've seen from the minutes he got here for the Tigers in the first half. Owen Wilkinson, he's been on fire all night. That's 16 points for him. DePaula. On the other end of the floor, that's good for Sanchez. Sanchez has got 10 now. Timeout. Let's see. If you or your business would like to support our live coverage of boys and girls basketball this winter, email us at info@ycnnow.com to learn more. HR Clough Kearsarge Heating has a full service offerings of all types of energy system, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning, their Muddy Paws pet wash, and auto bath car wash. Stay tuned at the end of the game for their player of the game. The next YCN game of the week features both boys and girls basketball, with Kearsarge hosting Hopkinton Friday, December 19th at 4:53 p.m. on TDS, Comcast, and on demand at ycnnow.com. Cardinals with it, up the floor. DePaula lines up from three, off the front of the rim. They get it back. Shot is up and nothing but net there on the three ball as Owen Wilkinson delivers. He's flirting with 20 points now. He's got 19 by my count. Drove to the hoop. He's going to be called for a travel. Stevens here on the throw-in. Wow. Nothing but points for Wilkinson. I believe that's 22 for him. Avoiding the collision, up the court. Wilkinson continuing to take scoring chances. He's delivered, there's no doubt. That shot misses. Sanchez, the floater, misses. DePaula on the rebound. Buries that from well beyond the arc. My goodness. Roberts there in the corner. Stevens now leads it by 31. That falls short off the rim. Snatch up by Oliver Stone. That one slightly offline. Cardinals haul it in. Newport playing mind games there. They just let the ball roll and wait for it to go out of bounds. And as a result, the Tigers regain possession here as the Cardinals are showing a press. Made him just throw it out. Nowhere to go. Grabbed up there. Ooh, we have a hard whistle there. Aiden Hodge was trying to get going. Back to the other end of the floor now. Nuremberg was looked like he was going for Flelling. So it'll be Cardinal possession underneath the hoop. To the paint, DePaula. Up top, doesn't go. Now on the rebound, and it's Oliver Stone getting on the board here. Timeout called for here. 30-second timeout. Watch our Yankee Chronicle premiering new every week on Thursday and Friday at noon and 7 p.m. This is the who, what, where, and when show of the Kearsarge and Lake Sunapee region. Old Hampshire designs support our local athletes and their endeavors. Tune in on the first Thursday and Friday of the month for the monthly edition of Kruger Chronicle at noon and 7 p.m. Our January show will preview the annual deliberative session coming on January 10th at the middle school. Barton Insurance Agency supports you and your community. Ben says one size fits all just doesn't apply to insurance, which is why every client gets their individual attention. Shot. That's out. And the Tigers to have it here. About 2 minutes to go here. Stevens still pressing. Struggling to find somebody open, looks to Lord. Tigers now to push it up the court. Through the hands there of Hodge. Stevens again with another possession. They've been able to get a lot of those. Their defense has played hard and strong throughout this game. Now Newport sprints down the court with it. That's going to be an offensive foul against Aiden Hodge. Travel here. Tiger offense trying to get to 20 now. Travel goes against Stevens. Think about this Stevens team, what they accomplished last year. They gave Mascoma a scare for a good 3 quarters there. So, going around there. Trip to the charity stripe coming up. But yeah, they played hard through 3 quarters against Mascoma. But just Mascoma, Coach Ayers, the way he runs things, that school, they're really tough to go against. So Mascoma prevailed. Obviously, we know that they lost in the Final Four eventually to Coach Camp and Kearsarge, who went on to play and fall just short of Belmont in the state championship. I think Belmont won that one by 6 points, I want to say. Misses there. To the hoop. Rebounded by the Tigers. That's going to be a travel, so Stevens to get it back. DePaula off the rim there. Takes the shot. Airballs that one. Opted to take that shot, misses. So it is Stevens 50 and Newport 17 as we head towards the 4th quarter. You're watching YCN's Game of the Week.
This YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist, much more than a home heating provider. LaValley Building Supply, with 14 locations and celebrating over 60 years serving you with quality products and friendly service. By North Cape Design Build, who for over 40 years have crafted beautiful custom homes in the Lake Sunapee area of New Hampshire. By Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor, where Bubba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. By Barton Insurance Agency, with quality and competitive solutions for auto, home, business, and life insurance. By Twin State Paving, your locally owned and family operated paving company. 5 generations of #1 pavers serving New Hampshire and Vermont. You can find us on the web at twinstatepaving.com.
Welcome back to YCN's Game of the Week. This is the final quarter of our 2-game doubleheader between Newport and Stevens. Girls game was a lot closer than this. Currently we sit at Stevens 50 and Newport 17 in the boys game. Newport scored 2 points and they were outscored by Stevens 17-2 in the 3rd quarter. Newport scored as many points in the entire game as Stevens did in the last quarter. Stevens' offense has been on fire and their defense has been relentless here. Cardinals up the floor. Travel. To the hoop and good for Sanchez. That's good there from Tallman. Sanchez missing. That one misses. Ooh. Come the Tigers for three. A little bit short on that one. Trying to go forward, pretty quickly whistled there with some contact. Misses. Sawyer Lewisell. On the other end of the floor, immediately goes up with it, and the Tigers break 20. Kevin Earthroll. From deep. Wow, what a shot there from Tallman. Trip to the line coming up. Tigers circulating it around. Tigers go for it, misses. Newport's offense trying to have something to talk about after this, positive to hang their hat on it. At least they keep fighting. It's a travel. So possession will switch sides the other way. We have a running clock now. Up to the hoop. Rebounded by the Cardinals. They'll take it up the floor here. Taken away in the middle. Caden Moran initially making the play. Gonna get a whistle here. Right up to the hoop. Misses that one. Now able to convert. It's John Andrews. Stevens in the paint here. They're going to get a chance to go to the line. Jace Aldrich. And the gym erupts there for Jace. The senior gets in and makes a bucket. Makes another. 2 points for Jace Aldrich. bucket there. Goldrich inside of a minute to go now.
You're from Newport, not
Making a quick substitution. For three. This is that one. And that will do it for us. The Stevens Cardinals 63, the Newport Tigers 20 now for our HR Clough Kearsarge, turning up the heat, player of the game. Who else could you go with but Owen Wilkinson tonight? He had over 20 points. An outstanding performance from not only him, but the Cardinals as a team. This has been a lot of fun for this doubleheader. This is Drew Dumont signing off. We'll see you back here in 2 days.
It's worth the visit to LaValley Building Supply in West Lebanon, New Hampshire, home of our flagship Kitchen Design Center. Step inside our 5,000 square foot showroom. Whether you're ready to design your dream kitchen or just want to explore what's new, you'll find inspiration everywhere. At LaValley's, there's a price point for every customer. Visit the flagship Design Center in West Lebanon or stop by any LaValley showroom across New Hampshire and Vermont. LaValley Building Supply, your hometown choice for kitchens since 1962.
NCTV programs are underwritten in part by HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating Oil, propane and motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning and water conditioning. Their friendly, highly trained, and certified staff is available to assist you throughout the process. HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating. By North Cape Design Build, for building a custom home from the ground up. A stunning waterfront property overlooking Lake Sunapee or Pleasant Lake, or the fabulous remodel you've been planning for a decade. North Cape Design Build can help your dreams become reality. High-end custom craftsmanship, discerning contractors, and beautifully executed designs. By Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer in New London since 1997. And much further back as the Country Press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper, Echo Communication. By LaValley Building Supply, serving homeowners and contractors since 1962. Whether you're an experienced builder or simply a do-it-yourselfer, you'll find what you need at LaValley Building Supply. By Barton Insurance Agency, providing local access to all your business and personal insurance needs from auto, home, life, to business liability and related needs. Experience the hometown difference of Barton Insurance Agency. By Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor for great land fare, seafood, sandwiches, and Bubba's award-winning seafood chowder. You won't be disappointed. They're having a lot of fun at Bubba's Bar and Grill. By the Innertown Record, your weekly hometown newspaper covering the Lake Sunapee and Sunshine Town region of New Hampshire. Online and in print, the Innertown Record. By Main Street Bookends in Warner, an independent bookstore providing books, toys, games, cards, and gifts with a gallery showcasing local arts and artists. Main Street Bookends in Warner. And by Twin State Paving, 5 generations as the #1 pavers doing stonework and patios too. Family owned and operated, serving the Twin States from Newport, New Hampshire. Thank all of our underwriters for making your local programming possible on NCTV.
It's worth the visit to LaValley Building Supply in West Lebanon, New Hampshire, home of our flagship Kitchen Design Center. Step inside our 5,000 square foot showroom. Whether you're ready to design your dream kitchen or just want to explore what's new, you'll find inspiration everywhere. At LaValley's, there's a price point for every customer. Visit the flagship Design Center in West Lebanon or stop by any LaValley showroom across New Hampshire and Vermont. LaValley Building Supply, your hometown choice for kitchens since 1962.